All right, so now let's go ahead and try to validate even more. So in the last couple of videos, or actually in the last video, we went ahead and we validated the front end only. So we cannot access the home page right now, and we cannot simply see the logout page. Since we are logged out, we can see the login page right here. But what if we try to access the index page from the URL, from the search bar right here? You know, try and hijack the page. Would that work? Let's try out. So I guess if we go right here, admin/index, we will actually hijack the page. We can now see sensitive data, which is just messed up, and this should not actually happen. So what we should do right here, we should now use the PHP logic, or the Laravel logic, to actually go ahead and protect this page. All right, so what we can go ahead and do, let me close this off. We need to actually work this out from the links right here, from the routes. So what we can do, what we want to protect is simply the index page right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead right here, and what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna group the admin right here, group these links by the admin. All right, so let me copy this also, close this, and I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna cut this and add it right here. All right, so now we created a prefix, a group of prefix with the admin right here. And what we simply can do is a middleware that we already used, all right, to protect the inside pages, or to protect the index page and all the pages that we will have right here from any user that's that's simply trying to access them without even logging in as an admin. We already have this middleware. If you look at it, you can see it right here, and it's auth web right here, but we're not gonna use auth web because this is the user's end, the web right here. We're gonna use auth admin, which is the middleware that we create, or the guard, sorry, that we created. All right, so we're gonna go right there, and we're gonna go right here, and we can simply go middleware, and we can simply pass can make this an array like that, and we can pass this as auth admin like that. All right, so if we save this now, we try, go ahead and refresh. All right, so as you can see, we're gonna go back to the end, to the user's end right there. Let me try this once again, admin/index like that, and as you can see, we're going back to the login and the user's end. Let me now try to go ahead and access the login. All right, so we can simply access it, and that's totally fine. Let's try to log in right here. All right, so as you can see, I'm going to admin/index right here, and it's all fine. It's all great. It's all great. Since I'm logged in, I can now access the index page. But since we are in the index page, let's also go ahead and check if we can access the login page or not. We shouldn't actually hijack it, and we shouldn't be able to access it, or allowed to access it. And that's of course because we're logged in. We cannot simply log in again. All right, so if we go ahead right here, for example, and if we go admin/login like that, as you can see, we can actually access the login right here, which is just messed up. You can see our admin name right there, and the sections right here on the side, which is totally weird. It doesn't make any sense to simply allow something like that on your own web app. So we need to prevent the users from accessing the login page once we're actually logged in. So we're gonna create some kind of custom middleware to handle this. So what I'm gonna go ahead right here and do, I'm gonna go PHP artisan make middleware like that. I'm gonna create this is actually my second middleware in this course, and this will be check for let me see, check for login, for example, or check for auth, whatever that you want to call it. They're basically the same. You can choose any names that you like. All right, so, and as you can see, the middleware is created right there. If we actually go ahead to app, and if we go to HTTP, you will find middlewares folder, and we have this right here, check for auth. And the logic, I already did it right here, so check out the resources section for the code, and we're gonna work with the handle function, which is the only function right here in this class, which will be triggered once we use our middleware. So what this is doing right here is pretty simple. We're gonna go if the user is making a request, or if he's trying to access the admin/login, we're gonna go ahead and trigger an if statement. So we're gonna go if set auth guard admin username right here. So what this line means, we're saying if we have if he's trying to log, if we have the name right here in the auth session. So what this means basically, if we have a session, if there is a session that's actually set, which means that if we're logged in, get him back to the index page right here, get him back to this route, which is admins.dashboard, which simply represents the index page if you look at it right here. All right, so this what this whole thing means right here. Let me just go ahead and use this auth now to avoid any errors. And again, if the user tries to access the admin/login page, we're gonna go ahead and trigger an if statement. If the session is set right there, we're gonna get him back right here. We're gonna get him back to the index page. All right, so save this whole thing, and again, to use this, we need to register this in the kernel. So let's go to kernel right here and go to middleware aliases right here. And if we go at this part, let's paste this in first. Let's copy this and paste. Let's now cut the middleware name and paste it right there. And now we can just set an alias for this, so we can, an alias is just a very simple name that we can use later. So there we go. I'm just gonna write in check for us like that, and let's save this whole thing. What I'm gonna do right here, I'm just gonna copy this right now. Let me see. And I'm gonna go to web.php, and I'm gonna use my middleware. So I'm just gonna use it on this link right here. If you look at it, this is simply the page. This is the route that's displaying the login page. So I'm just gonna go right here, middleware, and I'm gonna simply paste this in. Oh, now let's save this. Let's go ahead and refresh this, and let's see what's gonna go down. And as you can see, we're actually going to the index page once again. Let's try and access this. All right, so as you can see, we're going back to the index page, which means that everything is working perfectly right here. We validated both the login page and the index page, and actually the rest of the pages that we are going to be creating at this group right here. So nobody will be allowed to access any kind of inside page that we are going to be creating in the future unless he is logged in as an admin or authorized as an admin right here. So awesome, great. So the last thing that I want to do in this video, it's actually pretty simple, which I'm going to fix these links because they're going simply to an index.html right here. All right, so this will be in the resources views, and it will be the template master right here. Let me see right here. If I unfold this, as you can see right there, there is a home, there is the route right here. So this will actually go to let me see, we go right there. Yeah, this will go to an admins dot. All right, so this will go to admins.dashboard. Let's paste. Also copy this once again, go down at the bottom of this. So as you can see right there, paste. And we also have the login page right there, a login link. So let's paste this in. So this will actually be, if we go right there, yeah, this will be view.admin .login, sorry. Let's paste right now, save. All right, so let's refresh. All right, so if we click on this, we will go to the home, and if we click on this, we will go to the home, and simply you can log out right now and you can simply you can click on the login link and it will go to the login page once again. All right, so this will be everything, and I will see you in the next video.